Hello everybody and welcome back to the Wind Waker HD series that we've been putting on. I don't know why I had to word it like that. I think I'm a little bit dumb for that. But last time we got the Power Bracelet, we got the Wind God's Aria and the Earth God's Lyric. You know, two of my favorite songs in the game. And we rambled on about, you know, the channel and everything. And I say we because, like, it's not just me going through it. Like, I like to feel like anyone watching is playing it with me, or just sitting, you know, by me in you know, the quote-unquote jester's room, and just, like, enjoying, you know, the game with me. So, like, I like to view it as if a game that I'm playing for others, it's not just me. It is a we, because I'm not the only one enjoying the game. You are, hopefully, and everyone else is. So we got 3 letters. It's gonna be the letters from, you know, an old video. We got something from Granny. Thank you, Granny. Oh, she gave us 20 rupees. That was nice. Cash on delivery 201. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we got the Incredible chart, which shows Triforce shards, which is, you know, a major change from Wind Waker Standard. And we got a letter from Ariel. Ariel? I don't know. You know, something sweet. She'll let us loan. She's loaning us her telescope for a little bit longer, and she gives us 20 rupees. It was very nice. So, with the Earth God's Lyric in hand, or in mind, I should say, you have to go here. You know, yeah, we gotta go back to the Rito, bird people that evolved from fish. Not entirely sure how that works, but it does. I think this is the room we have to go into. It might not be. If it's not, it's not. We do need to equip the grappling hook. Just ignore me running into the wall there while I try to equip it. Because I am playing on the gamepad, because I don't have a Pro Controller to play with. Because, like, the Pro Controller I did have, it was really meh. It was a nice Pro Controller. It was an Afterglow for my Wii U, but I much would have rather had a standard, like, black Pro Controller from Nintendo, but that shit's expensive. Alright, so now we got Medli. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty weird. Alright. Yeah, it's the Wind Waker. Yeah, sure. Alright, so now we play the the Earth God's Lyric. Not the Wind God's Aria. We play the Wind God's Aria for another character that's later on. Now we get this little scene of Medli and the Zora lady. Oh shit! She just passes out. You know, standard things. But yeah, I don't know. I've planned on, like, expanding the way that I edit into a more colorful and more brightful. That's not even a word. A more colorful and more bright style, because and I want to add a little bit more too, because I've done little things here and there where I've put, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's head on a little rock when my cousin and I played Ocarina of Time, and as funny as that was, it was like I want to do more stuff like that, you know. I want to be able to... I want to be able to edit a lot more and to be a lot more cheerful and funny when I edit. Like in the recent Overwatch video that I did, not the Blizzard World Tour, but the Winter Wonder Shenanigans one, where I added in a lot of text for, you know, different people whenever they spoke, just to make things a little bit more funnier. Like, I think my favorite part in that was where I was telling Travis to stop being edgy, and then I said it again and made the text bigger and slanted, and then I made it then I just like had "It's Christmas" across the screen. I thought that was a little funny. And granted, it's not original, you know. Other Overwatch YouTubers have done the same thing, like, you know, Zolbrad, Baza, Tyrann, Musel. But, I don't know, I just felt like it was appropriate, and it gave a lot more life to the video. If that makes any sense. So, we've now kidnapped Medli. Ignore that, I just gotta stretch my legs out a bit. We've now kidnapped Medli and taken her to our boat. And now, what we must do is go to Outset Island. Because we have to go to where we learned the Earth God's lyric. And that will be our next dungeon. Which, admittedly, these next two dungeons are like probably my favorites in the entire game. Because, like, it does more... I need to swap over to the map. It does more for the game than what the other dungeons have done. Like, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Forsaken Fortress, and I'm not a big fan of Dragon Roost Island. But I love, you know, the Earth Temple and the Wind Temple. They feel like actual dungeons to me. I guess is the way I could put it. I'm not sure. It's not like Twilight Princess where a lot of the dungeons I just absolutely love. Because I do like Twilight Princess a lot more than I like Wind Waker. Because, like, I like the characters a lot more in Twilight Princess. I like the story a lot more. And I like the temples a lot more. And this is just a boat telling us how to control each other and what to do. And let's get going. Link just throws his head back. I've actually never noticed that. That's so pretty. Or it's not pretty, it's really funny. Yeah. Alright. And there we go. So now that we've played it, Medli will then begin to play it, and we'll play it together, and then that entire, like, stone will just shatter. Which is exactly what we want. You can just hear my gamepad vibrating, jeez. My gamepad is not the, sturdiest thing in the world. It's kind of loose. And we both just jump into a pit in the ground. Because why not? Alright, so what we have to do is we have to grab Medli. And she flies us over here. And the common theme in this dungeon is not to do that. It's to pick her up, and we open through these doors with her, and we'll be flying across from pillar to pillar, and we'll be using her shield to reflect, we'll be using her to reflect light. Okay, that's not cool. Fucking going for a jab, you fucking nerd. Whoa, hold up. There we go. So, we pick her up, We're basically going to be carrying her a lot through this dungeon because she can't walk on her own. If memory serves, we have to fly over here. Yep. And then we stand on this button. Drop her. Then we play the command melody. Like this. Da 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 da. And then we get to fly with Medli. And we have that, you know, we have that stamina bar up at the top. And then we use her to open that. And we are going to be using her a good bit throughout the dungeon. Purely because she has that reflective harp. And that reflective harp is pretty useful. Whoops. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So, I goofed up. You're actually supposed to come into this room with Medli, but for some reason the game wouldn't let me pick her up. And the reason why we have to come through this room with Medli is because of these black choo-choos, or purple choo-choos, one or the other. Because you have to reflect light onto them and turn them into stone. And then throw them in order to kill them. Like, that's how the mechanic in this dungeon goes. So, let's bait this thing into the light, because without Medli, we have to. Because we can't reflect light off our shield, since our shield is, you know, it's made of wood. It's not really reflective. There we go. Alright. Now we throw it into the wall and kill it. And I think there's one more. Yep. Oh. And there's a red one. Alright, so then there's this. So we have to just bait it out. Wait. It's such a slow-moving thing, too. Like, there we go. I can just bait it like this. Jeez. There we go. That's the last one. Now the bars can go back up, and we can go and get Medli. I actually did not know that you could enter this room. Oh, piss off. That you could enter that room without Medli. I had no clue. That's pretty wasteful, actually. Or it's wasteful on time. Because now I have to go all the way back over here just to pick her up and then take her back to the door. Alright. So now that we've got her, we can actually enter the door this time properly. And I can show off what she does. Or I can show off her other thing. So like now that the A button is flashing, we can shine her light onto, you know, these statues. This is the main mechanic of this dungeon. Is shining lights on different, shining the light on different things in order to basically break them. Like, and we can take this treasure chest for example, where you see like the form of it, but you can't really do anything to it until you shine light on it. And then, you know, you've got the curtains that you can burn with Link. And by burning them up, you know, can release light into the dungeon depending on the curtain. But, we got the dungeon map, and with that, I think we're going to end the video, because it has ran on, you know, 15 minutes, and I don't like going higher than that on Wind Waker, because I feel like we're doing pretty good, making a good amount of progress, other than, you know, that time I goofed up. But yeah, I hope you all are enjoying this. We're actually diving into yet another dungeon, finally, for the first time in ages, and I hope you all just stick with me to the end, because we're getting kind of close. And I'll see you all in the next video, and peace out.